Ahead of IFA 2018, Sony has launched the Xperia XZ3 smartphone, which, according to its name, succeeds the recently announced XZ2. Now, while the phone might not seem as much of an upgrade in terms of design, there are a few notable changes. Here's our first look. The Xperia XZ3 is available in a variety of colors, and for the first time, ditches the IPS panel in favor of an OLED panel. The corners of the display are also a lot more rounded, and they taper towards the edge, giving it a more Pixel 2 XL or even a Samsung S9 Plus feel. It's a 6-inch screen with a QHD Plus resolution along with HDR support. It's also a lot slimmer than its predecessor and a bit lighter too. Now, the glass back does make it quite slippery, and fingerprints can be annoying. The phone is also IP65-68 certified for dust and water resistance and supports wireless charging. This is one of the first phones to ship with Android 9 Pie out of the box, which is nice. The new Xperia skin is also quite lean, and Sony has added some nifty AI features and gestures too. Side Sense lets you access the apps you need, which is chosen based on the frequency of your usage and location. A double tap on the touch-sensitive sides brings up a little pop-up window of your frequently used apps. Now, you can manually add apps here too. Now, when we tried it out, it didn't seem to work too well as your finger needs to tap a bit of the side as well as the display, which takes some getting used to. The Smart Launch feature lets you automatically launch the camera app when you pick up the phone and turn it horizontally. The Sony Xperia XZ3 sports a 19-megapixel rear camera which can shoot 4K HDR footage as well as short bursts of 960fps slow-motion video at 1080p resolution. Now, the effect is really good, but you need to ensure that there's ample lighting in order to avoid the strobing effect. Now, we couldn't shoot outdoors, but the indoor performance doesn't seem to be all that great, at least from our first impressions. Zooming into the sample shots reveals slightly blurry details and mushy colors. Hopefully, this should improve once the phone actually goes on sale later in September. The Sony Xperia XZ3 is powered by a Snapdragon 845 SoC, which is paired with 4GB of RAM and comes with 64GB of internal storage, which is also expandable. It also packs in a 3330 mAh battery. The front-facing camera has been bumped up to a 13-megapixel sensor. While we don't have the pricing for this phone yet, the Xperia XZ3 is slated to go on sale later in September. So this is a quick first look at Sony's brand new Xperia XZ3 smartphone. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.